Hello and welcome to Frontal I am Dr. Saman. So we are reading about growth and development, the most important topic of pediatrics. And this is the second part 2 of the short stature. So without wasting any time, let's start with the lecture. So we have already read about short stature and different normal variants of short stature. Now we'll study about types of short stature. So there are two types of short stature, proportionate and disproportionate. What do you mean by proportionate and disproportionate? So to understand this proportionate and disproportionate, you must know about upper segment and lower segment. So what is upper segment and what is lower segment? So upper segment is nothing. Upper segment is nothing but the height of individual from vertex till pubic symphysis. So height from vertex till pubic symphysis is upper segment, and what is lower segment? Lower segment is from pubic symphysis to heels. From vertex to pubic symphysis and from pubic symphysis to heels. So to calculate upper segment, what we do, we take the sitting height of the individual. We take the sitting height. So what we do, we make the child sit against a stadiometer on a stool, and then from total height, we subtract the height of the stool, and eventually we get the height of this much portion. So this is, as you can see by these arrows, this is from vertex till pubic symphysis. So what is this? This height is upper segment. Understood? So this height is upper segment of this individual, upper segment. Now how to calculate lower segment? How to calculate lower segment? Very easy. To calculate lower segment, from total height, we subtract the upper segment. That is how we get the lower segment. So that is how we calculate upper segment and lower segment. So in proportionate short stature means that upper segment and lower segment are equally shortened. So the proportion remains same, right? Now, in disproportionate short stature, what happens? Upper segment, lower segment ratio is changed. Now you can make out from this picture that upper segment is mainly comprised of vertebral column. Can you appreciate? So this is upper segment. So other than head, it is mainly comprising of vertebral column. So any defect in vertebral column can lead to disproportionate short stature, right? Now lower segment, if you see another picture, this is another picture. So lower segment from pubic symphysis to heels hota hai na? From pubic symphysis to heels hota hai. So suppose this is lower segment for this individual. Just look at the picture. So from there to there. So it mainly comprises of limbs, especially lower limbs. So if there is any problem in limb, it will again lead to disproportionate short stature. So if problem specifically lies in the trunk or specifically lies in the limbs, then it will lead to disproportionate short stature. And if it is throughout the skeletal system, then it will lead to proportionate short stature. In proportionate short stature, upper segment, lower segment ratio will remain same. Whereas in disproportionate short stature, it will be altered. It may be decreased or it may be increased. Right? So if we talk about proportionate short stature, what are the different causes? There could be normal variants. Normal variants we have already read, that familial and constitutional delay in growth and puberty. So what are the normal variants? Normal variants are familial short stature and constitutional delay in growth and puberty. So these two can lead to, these are the normal variants, and you will see proportionate dwarfism in these two conditions, right? There could be other causes, intrauterine causes, and then postnatal or acquired causes. Other than normal variants, proportionate short stature के causes में intrauterine causes and postnatal causes. What are the intranatal causes? Intrauterine causes, intrauterine growth restriction. This is IUGR. Please remember, this is intrauterine growth retardation. Growth restriction, not growth retardation. Intrauterine growth restriction then intrauterine infections, torch infection can be a cause, and then certain genetic syndromes. So which syndromes? Important ones are, let's enumerate them. So Down syndrome, you will see short stature, Turner in a female child. Turner could be a cause. And another syndrome, very important syndrome, sickle syndrome. MCQ point of view se very important syndrome, sickle syndrome, right? So what happens in sickle syndrome? Sickle syndrome, here you can see the picture of a baby with sickle syndrome. It will leads to bird head dwarfism. So bird head के बारे में ही पूछा गया है. Bird head, it will be narrow long face with a beak like nose, and there will be microcephaly. So it looks like bird head dwarfism. So microcephaly, obviously it will lead to intellectual disability. Intellectual disability. Then there is beak-shaped nose, and long, narrow face. So these are the symptoms of sickle syndrome or bird head dwarfism. What happens? Proportionate short stature. It is a cause of proportionate short stature. इसमें क्या क्या मिलेगा आपको? बर्ड हेड ड्वार्फिज्म, बेबी का फेस बर्ड लाइक होगा, बीक लाइक नोज होगी, लॉन्ग होगा, फेस लॉन्ग होगा, एंड देयर विल बी माइक्रोकेफली एंड इंटेलेक्चुअल डिसेबिलिटी. सो प्रोपोर्शनेट शॉर्ट स्टेचर में नॉर्मल वेरिएंट्स फॉर फेमिलियल एंड कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल डिले इन ग्रोथ एंड प्यूबर्टी. इंट्रायूट्राइन कॉजेज में IUGR, इंट्रायूट्राइन इन्फेक्शंस, जेनेटिक सिंड्रोम्स. देन कमिंग टू postnatal or acquired causes. What are the postnatal or acquired causes? So any chronic condition, any chronic illness or condition, obviously it will affect the growth of the baby, and the baby will be short stature. But this condition should be chronic, right? So in severe acute malnutrition, short stature will be there. Please remember, short stature will be there only in chronic malnutrition. So in severe acute malnutrition, if we talk about severe acute malnutrition, weight for height will be affected. Whereas in chronic malnutrition, you will see that height for age is affected. It is decreased, leading to short stature. So key word here is chronic malnutrition. Postnatal causes में chronic malnutrition. Any chronic systemic illness. So starting from head to toe, if you look, the cerebral palsy, inside brain cerebral palsy, in lungs cystic fibrosis, asthma, congenital heart conditions, congenital heart syndromes, then chronic kidney disease, chronic liver disease, inside GI, malabsorption syndromes like celiac disease. So all these syndromes can lead to, all these chronic illnesses can lead to short stature. Chronic kidney disease में होता है, chronic liver disease में होता है, you must have seen the cases. Then cerebral palsy में होता है, ठीक है, asthma, long standing bronchiectasis है, या cystic fibrosis है, congenital heart disease, ये सारी जितनी भी systemic illnesses हैं, they can lead to short stature. So chronic systemic illnesses, to enumerate a few: cerebral palsy, asthma, congenital heart disease, cystic fibrosis, CKD, CLD, malabsorption syndrome like celiac disease. So all these conditions will lead to short stature. Now another important segment, endocrine causes, very important. Which hormones will lead to short stature? These hormones are growth hormone deficiency, Cushing syndrome, and precocious and delayed puberty. Now one point I would like to mention over here, that I haven't mentioned hypothyroidism in this. Very commonly known fact that congenital hypothyroidism, short stature will be there. But in congenital hypothyroidism, there is disproportionate short stature. Disproportionate short stature, right? It is a very important cause of disproportionate short stature. And we are studying what? We are studying proportionate short stature, right? We are studying proportionate short stature. So these deficiency of these hormones will lead to proportionate short stature. Growth hormone deficiency, Cushing syndrome, precocious and delayed puberty. Another important and interesting question, why in both precocious as well as delayed puberty? Just understand the logic. What happens in puberty? During puberty, growth spurts occur and the epiphysis closes and the child becomes adult. Say though the puberty is basically a bridge between childhood and adulthood. So rapid growth followed by closure of epiphysis, उसके बाद बच्चा adult बन जाएगा, उसके बाद तो growth होनी नहीं है, right? So precocious puberty में क्या होगा? Precocious puberty में puberty पहले आ गई, growth spurt हुआ, उसके बाद epiphysis closure हो गया, तो बच्चे को टाइम ही नहीं मिला ग्रो करने का, right? The child doesn't get the enough time, the normal time जो सारे बच्चे लेते हैं, वो उसको वो टाइम ही नहीं मिला, तो that child will be short. Now what happens in delayed puberty? We all know that when puberty occurs, growth spurts come, right? During puberty, growth spurt come. So for this child, puberty is not coming. Child is 10-year-old age, then 12 years, 13 years, 14, 16 years. Puberty has still not touched this child. So at 16 years, he or she will be shorter than his or her peers. Understood? So puberty is delayed. Maybe later he will achieve the height, but during her teen age, this teen years, the child will be shorter. So in both precocious as well as delayed puberty, short stature may be seen. Please remember this. Endocrine causes may growth hormone deficiency, Cushing syndrome and precocious and delayed puberty. Then there is a condition known as psychosocial dwarfism. What do you mean by psychosocial dwarfism? This is also known as emotional deprivation dwarfism or maternal deprivation dwarfism. So if the child does not get tender loving care, the child lives in a very hostile environment, in a broken home, then this child may lead to short stature, and this short stature cannot be corrected by any other intervention except to put the child in a nurturing environment. Understood? So these are the causes of postnatal or acquired causes of proportionate short stature: severe chronic malnutrition, systemic illnesses, endocrine causes, and psychosocial dwarfism. Now 5 important points about growth hormone deficiency. 5 points, mug up these 5 points with ultimate, focus, and you are, done with the growth hormone deficiency. So we have already read, abhi tak proportionate hi pad rahe the. It is a cause of proportionate short stature. So the upper segment, lower segment ratio remains normal. Point number 1. Point number 2, bone age is less than chronological age. Bone age is less than chronological age. Bone age के बारे में we'll study in later slides, okay? So you'll understand the concept.